Shalom, friends. This Shabbat is a special Shabbat called Shabbat Shuvah, or the Shabbat of Return. It falls right in the middle of the Yamim Noraim between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. This word Shuvah might sound familiar. It comes from the same root as the word Teshuvah, which means repentance. These 10 days, the days of awe, are a time for us to continue our reflections that we began in Elul, and we are called to continue the work of Teshuvah that we began on Rosh Hashanah, asking for forgiveness from those we've wronged this year. In this time, we also contemplate the areas in which we want and need to change in the new year, and try to identify how we can be our best selves in 5786. Of course, it is not always easy to change ourselves. It is often easier to give advice to others and notice where they need to change than it is to identify where and how we need to change. I want to share a short story about a Hasidic rabbi named Levi Yitzhak of Berdichev, who started out his rabbinic career wanting to change the world. After several years, he realized that it was too hard, so he decided to try and change his community. After several more years, he abandoned that goal too, as it was too difficult, and Levi Yitzhak chose just to concentrate on changing his own family. He finally concluded that the only one he could really change was himself. That's the only person we can really change anyway. If we decide not to help ourselves, we are totally lost. So on this Shabbat Shuvah, it is not enough to focus our work during these high holy days on others, but rather we must remember to turn inward and pay close attention to ourselves, our souls, and what we each need to do in the new year. To authentically do the work of Teshuvah, we must begin with ourselves and acknowledge what we want to change in our lives this year. Only then can we really engage in these holy days. Shabbat Shalom.